Okay, we preset lighting, basic stuff. So let's go ahead in atmosphere settings. I'm going to go atmosphere editor. I want to add sky fog and haze tab, and we're going to add aerial perspective pop up quite a bit. And you'll notice as we do this mountain, we'll kind of start have it haze on this. It's what I want to do. I want to give this extra distance to that. So we'll even maybe pop up a little bit higher. And that all should create a very good haze. Yep. Let's look more kind of far away. We'll add some clouds to this. Let's add. Let's go also add a little bit fog. Ground effect on a fog. So it will add even more milky to our environment. And it's, we want almost look like foggy, something swampy almost looking to this case. Let's pop up a little bit more. We could add a little bit more glow density from the sun, and that will create more light leak or spill from this area, from the right area, creating even more effect of the glowing inner air particles that we're putting around. So I think it'll look okay. Let's go now to the clouds, and we'll go to create a new cloud. Okay, and that's small cameras. In this case, it doesn't really, as long as you have it spectral clouds, you should be fine. But I want to do opacity 100, and we take density. Take density way down, maybe to around like 1 or 2%, so it's just only barely can see in a atmosphere in the clouds. And let's add details a little bit down. Variation will just increase a little bit on a coverage. What it does, you can see it's add this kind of like almost foggy look in our atmosphere, this uneven color, and that's what create for us this nice soft light kind of going over. Okay, so this is look okay. Let's click on this one. We'll go to, oops, I don't need disable sun, I need selected sun light. And we can play a little bit now with more with position of the sun. So if we put it on the back, let's preview. Give it interesting look with the swampy, but I think we'll go back to a position, just maybe a little bit more on the side, so we have its shadows dropping closer. Let's bring higher. Maybe a little bit right there to create hotter look on our sun. So I want to have nice shadows, but at the same time I want to create this little bit hot tropical look. Okay, and now at this point I think we can work a bit better on the camera positioning. So we'll take our camera, bring lower to the ground. Let's look up. There you go. So we have it opening in our water. I think the little bit green is too much on the water, so we'll need reset a little bit stuff in that area. Also this mountain, you know what, let's increase size, also move more far away, and I do like this side better how it looks, so I'm just repositioning like right there, so it's look more far away. And let's move that. Okay, we can also stretch. So I do like these mountains, but I like how they're going stretching, so we'll just do just leave it this way. Okay, so that is position. Atmosphere still be a little bit dark. So we'll take and increase on our altitude of atmosphere. It should be bring us more bluish, clearer look on a sky, and let's purplish by increasing. So it will give it us nice this cyanish color to our clouds. Okay, and speak about clouds, let's preload it. We'll click on load, and we'll just create threatened cloud storm. It should put them on the left. Just add a little bit this area. Can pop up a little bit details. Take our density again down. Actually, no, 100%. Yeah, density down. Let's go bring down density about 6. Pop up our opacity. So they won't be that big, but it's still quite a bit visible in this area. Okay, and just maybe increase slightly a little bit on the density to add darker areas. And let's bring ambient light down, so it will be darker as well. Okay, on this, before we have our test render, let's go open our C. And overall color, let's go edit, and we'll bring less saturation and darker. Maybe it's a little bit too dark. Yeah. So let's go to bring it higher up. Okay, and alpha boost will reduce. Still be there, but not as much. Okay, I think it's look better. Again, let's adjust. Bring maybe a little bit lighter colors. So I want them kind of visible but not overpowered. So it's there, those elements. Somewhat polluted water, but not too much of polluted. Okay, I think that's look good. Let's go take our camera, zoom in to our village, and let's maybe bring a little bit more closer to the size right here. Kind of like positioning a little bit better. A bit too much. That's adjusting. I think that way is kind of look nice. We have it good lighting going from balancing on both sides. I think that is good for now to our go and render. So I'm going first off, remember, let's save it our work. Okay, and next we'll go to render, and I'm rendering final, and I will render HD resolution for the image, and we're going to actually probably a little bit retouch and post-processing, just add few small details. And you know what, I'm just looking on a village, and I think the village need to go just a little bit lower into the water. Maybe here. There you go. Yeah, I think that one a little bit better on water. Okay, we're done. So let's go ahead and click render. And I'm going to pause now, wait till render is completed, and we continue after this. Okay, so right here our render is done. A couple things actually pop up. It is very grainy cloud, so we need increased quality, and I forgot to do that. As well, some of the grain on leaf and the texture or in the net does not look very good. So let's go back to our village. Okay, we'll go open object, and we're just kind of selecting the net for this. Okay, so right there. So let's actually take this and move up slightly, so we'll have it higher, more view for us. Okay, so we have this net. Now let's go right here. This is a net itself, and it is object parametric. However, scale is 5. That is our problem. So we want to set this scale 1 on the mouse. Yeah, let's go click OK. So yeah, that way look a little bit better. Okay, let's go back to our render. Okay, that one said good. It's actually atmosphere editor. And one thing I forgot right here, you can see quality. So we'll need to set this one pop up to a little bit better. Also, small cameras. Let's decrease details. Okay, and actually maybe it's even pop up a little bit higher quality. It will increase time to render, but we will remove some of that grainy stuff that we have around. So pop up, let's click OK, and let's render one more time. Okay, so render is done, and you can see it's still a little bit over 2 hours, so it's quite a bit increase. Again, we still have this grain with clouds. We can increase more quality to bring to the smoothness, but I don't think it's working this point of the time. We'll just continue working on the image inside the Photoshop. So I'm going to save this image as HDR and as a PSD Photoshop format, so we can process inside the Photoshop. In the next tutorial, we're going to enhance this image inside the Photoshop, so it's not necessary, but if you're interested, you can watch this tutorial.